Hello everyone, you're here with Claro Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today is another episode of fragrance and very excited because it's my first time trying any fragrance from this house. And we are talking about Miller Harry's perfume London. So I ordered this discovery set and it is very well priced for the amount of scents that come with it. And really I order it for one specific fragrance, and then of course there were 2 or 3 that I'm very curious about. But since I have all of this to try, I'm even more excited to get to know the full house, right? I mean, obviously not all their fragrances, but this will give me a pretty good sense and feeling about the house of fragrance, right? So I guess they are in London since it is called Perfumer London, but I never heard of Miller Harry's, but then again, I'm not that connoisseur. So usually the way I structure, I talk a little bit about the fragrance, a little bit of what it is on their website, but most important, I tell you what I think of the fragrance and who do I think is for and what for. So if you want to experience for the very first time, I haven't even smelled them, then keep on watching. All right, so the first one I'm gonna try, and I'm not sure if I will go for more than one in this video. We discovered because it all depends. If I could go fast on all of them, I would. But sometimes I just savor the fragrance deeply and beautiful. So if it's only one, and then we'll keep this video short, which I think that's what I'm gonna do. So the one that I've been dying to smell, and the reason I ordered this set is called, and now I hope I can find it. Yeah, Scherzo. Scherzo. They were sold out of the actual fragrance, and so I was very happy to find out that it was included in their discovery set. It was also sold out as a sample, so there you go. If you hear my barking, that's my dog, and he's usually in all my videos. All right, so the first place I go to is fragrantica.com because it's a website that all the fragrances go there, and I like to just start there. So Scherzo by Miller Harry's is a chypre floral fragrance for women and men. So they are saying it's unisex. Scherzo was launched in 2018. The nose behind this fragrance is Matthew Nardine. So the top notes, we'll go and do that at their website. But the main accords that this website describes, and this gives me an idea of what I'm gonna smell, and then I spray it on. So the main accords is sweet, oud, rose, fresh, spicy, citrus, patchouli, amber, herbal, woody, and warm spicy. So right out of the description, I don't usually go for sweet. However, since they say sweet and oud, now I'm interested. And then rose. Rose is one of my favorites. So this is very interesting because it starts with sweet and then oud, which usually I related that fragrance for more male, but then the rose, they're hand on hand. And then it goes into all these spicy, citrus, woody, warm spicy. So now it got me curious for sure. So let's spray this for the very first time. I'm dying. I've been like, I almost sprayed it before starting the video because I just wanted to smell it. And I decided I'll wait to do it all together. So give me some credit for that. Oh, it's coming already. Okay. This is a very interesting, just like I thought, fragrance. Oh my God. This is beautiful. Okay. And the reason it's beautiful, it's not like, oh, it's sweet and flowery and this. No, it's beautiful because it's complex. And it has an engine, boom, 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 boom. It doesn't just, but crosses you through. Oh no, this has some passion to it. You know, it reminds me, not that it smells like that, or perhaps just a hint of the power of the passion. And I just review it from the Harmonist, the one that is fire, the yin, fire, something is 3 words, yin, fire, something. I just review it. And I said that one was very passionate, and I could feel the fire in the tummy, the heat. It was sexual, seductive, but it was just beautiful. But I couldn't think what I could wear it to because it was just too there. And I thought I want to enjoy it for myself, and they have a candle for it, so I will love that heat. But as a fragrance, I couldn't place what for or if I could wear it. This reminds me of that with a little twist of oud, and but yet that fire, and then there's some sweetness. And I say some in the sense of some of that opening up, floral opening up, one of those not sweet like candy or vanilla or anything like that. It's this sweet of sweet surrender. That song comes to mind, sweet surrender. Anyhow, this is one of my favorite fragrances I have smelled in a while. This is interesting. Of course, they all have categories, right? I mean, I have loved some rose fragrances. I bought some jasmine, things like that, that are very powerful. And I said I love the power in them, but they might be too much. This one, you might get away with it. However, it's still very strong and powerful. But it does have that opening up that I like from the florals. Oh, wow. Very, very nice. So let's go to the actual Miller Harry's website. And of course, it's out of stock. That's because I would want to get this bottle for sure. It's going to be one of my favorites. So the description, it says, the heady glamour of 1930s French Riviera is recreated in our best-selling fragrance, bursting with fruits, flowers, and shimmering sunshine. Well, I guess it is one of their best sellers, so they know this is good. I don't know about French Riviera and all of that jazz, 1930s. All right, I think it goes on all the eras, if you ask me. Bursting fruits, flowers, and shimmer and sunshine. I can see the shimmer and sunshine. I do feel that heat for sure. Fruits and flowers, very interested. So the ingredients, not the ingredients, the notes. So the head notes is tangerine davana. Tangerine, huh? Wow. Well, I would not have thought so. It doesn't hit me from the beginning citrusy, but I'm happy. Davana, I don't know what that is. So the heart notes is olibanum, narcissus, pittosporum, dark rose, and peony. Very interesting. Those first 3 ingredients, never heard of it. Dark rose, yes. Peony, yes. I'm surprised. I guess the peony is what gives it that sweetness, and the rose is what really wraps you up in this security, where you have enough comfort to then open up. It's very interesting, the opening up, because I always describe florals or white florals, this welcoming is opening up. You are getting ready to receive or, to be. This one has that, but in a more confident sort of way because it has power. So you feel powerful and open. Wow. And you also have, you feel this, I'm okay, and my voice matters. There's that kind of empowerment to it. And it says lasting impressions on the notes. I read the head, the heart, and now lasting impressions. patchouli, vanilla, oud, sweet note. So I guess the vanilla might be a little bit of the sweet with the peony. Patchouli, I'm interested, you know, I don't usually, it's like I'm looking for patchouli on some fragrances. I see it a lot. I think that one, I don't know if it has a little bit of calling, maybe like something that calls in when you smell it on another person. But when I just smell the patchouli, I like patchouli, but I don't necessarily totally like look for it. So that's good. Now let's see what it says here. It says, an intensely vibrant scent, full of color, depth, and rush of sweetness. I think that's a great description. Scherzo captures a multitude of blooms, dark red rose, clouds of peony, sunny yellow narcissism, and crisp white pittosporum. The sweetness of tangerine is offset by the intoxicating purple richness of davana, which adds a twist of liqueur to the scent. I think that liqueur is what gives it the mystery, because it has mystery. And I guess that's sort of the seduction portion of it. Although it's not like I can smell a liqueur like I have in other fragrances, or a discotheque or a bar, you know, that you kind of smell that. No, and it's not, I describe other times where you feel like you're drinking a brandy or a cognac, you know, of some sort. No, but I can see something of liqueur to the scent. It says the base shimmers with oud, earthy patchouli, and a sprinkling of sugar to capture the feeling of confectioner's window. Launched in 2018, Scherzo is inspired by a passage of text in F. Scott Fitzgerald, Tender in the Night. This short passage was the only thing given to perfumer Matthew Nardin as a brief for the fragrance to be created. The resulting perfume has gone on to becoming an instant classic and bestseller in our house of fragrance. Miller, oh, that's nice. So now I really want to know what that passage of the text of F. Scott Fitzgerald is. We're gonna go in the search. But this one was created in 2018, I thought. Didn't I say that earlier? Let me, because then it is sort of a new fragrance. Yeah, it was created in 2018. So, yeah. So who do I think is for and what for? Well, I definitely will wear it. So definitely for women. I can see it in a male too. I definitely can see it in a male for sure. So this is one of the few that I would say truly unisex. And I think it has to do with this oud and rose combination. It is whole. I don't see any lacking. It is a full fragrance. It's not super duper projecting out, but it's strong. You know, I compare it to like Initio Atomic Rose, where it's like, you know, it doesn't matter who you're with, you'll smell it. And you can't be in a car for long hours because you'll be like, please get me out. This one is there, but it's not like super boom, boom, boom in your face. Even now talking, I kind of forget it's there until I go back to it, and once I go back to it, it's strongly there. So it's not like barely there. Now, it hasn't transformed much. I mean, now that I read that it was citrusy at the beginning, and then, you know, I might say, yeah, it was a little citrusy now, and now we're in a different stage of the fragrance. But I don't think it has transformed that much. There's some fragrances that I'm like, whoa, it doesn't smell at all like at the beginning. No. It still has that spiciness with the sweet that keeps coming to the front. It's almost like it's still traveling to the front. It's almost like it was there and now it's moving forward. So it transforms slowly. I wonder how it will smell in a couple of hours. So this fragrance gives you confidence. At the same time, you have to feel good to wear it, because I don't think it's a fragrance that if you're not in your best, or if you're a little tired, or it might be too much for you. Now, would I wear this to go and run errands? I think it's a little bit much for that fast and furious sort of, if you have to go and run here, run there. No, I would choose this for a little more, I wouldn't say elegant event, but something where, you know, perhaps you dressed up a little bit, you're there for the event, for the lunch, for the dinner, for whatever the task is, and then you can sit on this fragrance. And as people approach you, they can be involved in it, because I think it's inviting like that, where there's some fragrances that are strong and it kind of repels, they're so strong. Like people would say, that smells nice. And then it kind of like, they take their distance, not because of the fragrance, but it's just something about the cloud of the fragrance that holds you and sort of protects your space. This is inviting. I think I could be conversing with somebody. The fragrance is there, but it's not taking a place, but it's there. And yeah, I think it enhances you. So it's kind of becomes part of your personality, part of your presence, part of it, like a good accessory. You know, I always say fragrance are accessories. This one doesn't take the front stage. This is not like, ooh, but you definitely cannot just ignore it. And it does confront in a way. So it wouldn't pass like a sweet little innocent sort of thing. No, it has boldness. And so in that way, I like it. I like it for me. So I'm describing it in case if you like that sort of mystery and power and seduction, but not in a front way. This is lovely. The oud is predominant. So if you don't like oud, I don't know, but there are some oud fragrances that most of what you smell is oud. This one is not like that. Oud is not the first thing, but you can smell it. And so it's there. But then there's these other things. It reminds me more of like an Indian spicy, or I wouldn't say cinnamon, but you know, that kind of Thanksgiving, Christmassy, something. Because it's not pines, it's not sweetness like a cinnamon roll. No, it's not like that. But yet it has that warmth, if that makes sense. So yeah, I would love to have this in my collection. It reminds me a little bit of the Lost Cherry from Tom Ford. You know how he has that kick? The Lost Cherry has a kick of that cherry, and it's just lovely. It's almost like you want more. This one has the same kind of kick here and there, especially when you smell it. Maybe that is the fruit, but obviously it's not like a cherry, like, you know, it's a tiny difference, but it has that kick just like that one, and it has that warmth just like that one. But this one is a little more full. The other one, the Lost Cherry from Tom Ford, which is, I do have it, is one of my favorites. I can smell it. I can wear it every day. I can wear it lightly. I mean, that is like that's why I own it, because I love it. This one has a little more to it. And so I don't know if I would wear it like first thing in the morning to go and run around. However, I do see that I could wear it for an important meeting, for the office. I don't know about every day at the office. I think it's a little too much for the morning. But who knows? Maybe start showing your personality. Maybe you dressed up since very early in the morning, or maybe you are very into accomplishing but not task, but a bigger purpose. I don't know why, just like that passion for something bigger. Then yeah, I could see myself wearing it every day and getting involved in that. So that's what I have to say about it. It's elegant, it's sexy, is female or male, is powerful, is unique, distinctive. But you might get tired for every day, or you might get tired of the oud. For, you know, going out partying or dinner or something like that, you could. It's not, I don't think it will be loud enough. Maybe if you spray a little more, like if you're in a very crowded place, you know, you will not have that projection sort of thing, but because it stays close, and that's what makes it comfortable in a conversation. It stays like wrapping you up here. So there you have it. I think if I was gonna go out at night, many friends or open spaces, I might wear something different. But for all the other things, like I said, I would. So I knew it was gonna go long because I knew this fragrance was gonna just, it's not that I needed to be more with it, but it's so enjoyable that I don't mind it. You know, imagine if I had gone through this one and then another and just say 2 or 3 words. I think it wouldn't have been fair for me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you with the decision. It's hard to describe fragrances through the video, but there's something about it. I'm into it as well. So watching and doing them. So I would really recommend you to get this discovery set because I'm sure I'm gonna have other great discoveries. There's a rose one there, I don't remember the name, that it's also calling my name. Maybe I'll do it next. So thank you very much for watching and tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Please comment below. Let me know what you think. Do you have this fragrance? Any interest? Any requests? And ring the bell in the right-hand corner and thumbs up. And thank you so much. See you later, alligator. Bye.